So, hello everybody. Welcome to Simple Living PEI. If you haven't been here before, my name's Tammy. So we've got to get the menu done for this week. It's pretty late on a Sunday. This is my first week working days. I'm going to be doing 2 weeks of days, which is going to seem so weird for me because I'm so used to having a full morning doing lots of stuff. But it is Sunday. Tonight was Fend for Yourself. Let me show you what we're going to make this week. Now, I did Fend for Yourself already, but tomorrow we are making beef stew in the crock pot. Tuesday, it's going to be drumsticks and cauliflower. Wednesday, stuffed shells. And it's a massive head of cauliflower, so I think we'll have the rest. Thursday is going to be leftovers, which is going to be stew. Friday, shepherd's pie. Now Saturday, I'll have potatoes, carrots, and we'll pull corned beef out. We went to the market and I picked up an order from the farm. So thanks, Kathy, Crystal Green. So I've got the first of the Brussels sprouts. I'm going to get more of this as the fall progresses. And these will actually go in the freezer. I got a big bag of kale. And yeah, I know I have a bunch of kale, but I don't know something about, I don't know what kind of kale Kathy gets. But this stuff is really good. This whole bag will go in the freezer literally as it is. And then we'll just take out as we need it. I did not realize the box I ordered had potatoes in it. Not a big deal. So we've got some potatoes. She had some rainbow carrots. These things are so great. They're really, really good. There were 2 big onions. Now, I don't know how she grows her onions, but wow. Compared to my onions, these things are huge. A spaghetti squash, and she knows it's just the 2 of us, so it's not a huge one. It's perfect. But the cauliflower, look at the size of this thing. Bah! It's bigger than my head, I swear. So that's why on that menu plan we just made together, that's why we have cauliflower for 2. The last thing we got, check out these beautiful farm fresh eggs. I mean, look at the size of these things. They're huge. Yeah, so we're going to cook this week. Yeah, we still got a lot of our own stuff out in the garden. We really need to get out there and get it cleaned up. I got to start ripping things out. It's going to be a busy weekend next weekend. It is a bad morning for hair already. Go figure. How do y'all get up in the morning when you're used to working nights for the last 2.5 years? We are going to get these veggies cut up. I am searing our steak that I got. Turn here over. Let's see. Woo, that looks good. We're going to get some color on that, and then we're going to get this in the crock pot. Okay. I'm up. Sort of. So, conveniently, I am not, well, being that I'm on the East Coast, it's Atlantic time for me. So conveniently, I actually don't have to start work until 10, which comes in handy. Because I didn't have to set an alarm. Thank goodness. I have not set an alarm for myself except for things that I need to go and do the odd time in 2.5 years. Like, seriously. I don't know if I can handle setting an alarm every day again. I really don't know. It is Monday. Beef stew is on the go. We're cheating today. Yeah. We're still using some stuff in the pantry. So I'm cutting up some carrots. That came from the farm. I've already got some potatoes in there that came from the farm. And I also seared steak that we got. So, woohoo! We're gonna cut that up too. But here we go. Monday in the bag. And then I gotta, you know, do something with this hair. Okay. Everything's in there. So this is gonna cook on low for, let's see, oops. This is gonna cook on low for a full 8 hours. And probably during one of my breaks this morning, I'll come on down and I'm gonna put some frozen peas in here as well. Maybe, I think I'll put more water than what they say. But anyway, dinner started. All right, time to go to work. I'm almost awake this morning. So, day 2, working days. I have my coffee. Dinner is prepping. Today we're having what I call a white dinner. Not intentional. So this is what we're having today. We have drumsticks, which I've already put some, like a Southwest. It's an Epicure thing. Go figure. I'm also making my breakfast. Southern baked. Gluten-free breadcrumb mix. Very good stuff. We're also having 2 little potatoes. Also white. And finally, I'm going to wrap some cauliflower in some tin foil and I'm just going to bake the whole thing together. Yeah, so like I said, we're having a white breakfast. White breakfast. Oh. How do you guys get up every day? I'm going to drink my coffee. There we go. Dinner ready for the oven. I didn't put anything on the cauliflower, by the way. It's just wrapped up so it doesn't dry out. Nothing on the potatoes and just the chicken. And my breakfast is almost ready, which is also white. Steel cut oats and an apple. Good morning. It's really early. I woke up way too early. Good morning, Orson. Orson says good morning. I completely forgot to show you what we did for dinner yesterday. Stuffed shells. So conveniently, we have lots of great food in our freezer. So I pulled out one of our freezer meals, our stuffed shells freezer meals. Wow, I really got to get used to where to point this thing, don't I? But today, we're actually going to make cauliflower and cheese soup for supper. So if I'm going to get to work on time, I better make it now. How do you guys do this day shift stuff? Okay, I'm a little more awake now. I've had a coffee. So, like I said, we're making cauliflower soup. So this is what I've done. So far, nice and easy. All I did is I have the rest of that huge cauliflower in there. Half an onion, a couple of bay leaves, and 2 cloves of garlic. This is just going to cook for a little while. Once the cauliflower is cooked, a lot of this water, it'll probably evaporate off. We'll add some chicken stock, and then I'll show you what I'll do for the rest of this. And then it'll be ready for dinner. I have a problem. I know there's 2 bay leaves in here, but I can't find the other one. I have no idea where it is. But you guys are getting all steamed up. But next step in my cauliflower soup, the potato masher. Yeah, I know. Trust me, it works. We are still bubbling away. I've already schmucked it all up quite a bit with the spoon. But from here, I'm going to mash it all up, see if I can find that other bay leaf, and let it cook down a little bit farther. I don't want to lose all the great flavor from the cauliflower that's in that water. So if I don't drain it... Oh, look! We found the bay leaf! All right, back to the conversation at hand. I'm just going to mash this up a little bit. We are going to take the little hand blender to it later. But I don't want to lose all this good flavor. I thought for sure I was going to end up pureeing that bay leaf and I wouldn't find it. So, yeah. I'm going to let this keep bubbling away. It's going to reduce probably about another third. I still have an hour before I go to work. The soup will be done, but the cheese won't go in until dinner time. Hi, Yuki. You want to say hi? Hi, Yuki. What's that? Well, final product. So I grated some old cheddar cheese and put it in there after I put it through the immersion blender, and I'm not gonna lie, this tastes really, really good. I'll link what I put in it down below for everybody. Well, I may not be the morning person I used to be, but I'd say this is a pretty good morning. Because, you know, that does look kind of pretty. Wow. It's a beautiful morning out here today. So, yeah, I am more awake today. I can't believe that I actually used to get up every morning to an alarm. It has been a long time since I've gotten up every morning to an alarm. And I kind of miss the mornings. Like, this is a beautiful view. That's a morning. Doesn't that look fabulous? Time to get this day on the go. Well, we have made it to Friday. Shepherd's pie for dinner. So this is one of those little shepherd's pies we made topped with the sweet potato that have all the beans as part of our protein. Oh, there it is. Woohoo! So we'll get that in the oven. Got the corned beef out for dinner tomorrow. Yes, it is Saturday tomorrow. We're having corned beef for dinner. I'm definitely more awake now, which is a good thing. So it's a busy weekend. It's supposed to rain. I really hope it doesn't rain because we still haven't cleaned the garden out. Like, seriously, we are so behind. I'm going to make the menu for next week, and then we're going to call this first week of working days just about done. Seriously, I've said it how many times? How do you guys get up in the morning when you have to set an alarm? It's been so long since I've set an alarm. I just don't know which way is up until I've had at least 2 cups of coffee, which is more than I should be drinking. But menu time. So one thing we haven't had in a long time are tacos. So I think Sunday we're going to make tacos or possibly taco salad. I am not 100% sure. It's going to be one or the other, but we still have 5 days of day shifts. So, yeah. We have things in the freezer, so freezer meals it is. We'll make some lasagna. Now, what I can do is I do have the time to roast up a chicken in the mornings. So if I buy a salad kit, we could have, I don't know, maybe some Caesar salad wraps or something. So chicken Caesar, I think we're gonna do that. Do you ever have days when you just kind of forget completely how to spell? I know what it means. Wednesday, we'll have the rest of the chicken. We'll put some barbecue sauce on it with rice. Thursday, I'm tempted just to say hot dogs. You know, I'm gonna put hot dogs. You know why? Because by Thursday next week, I'm gonna be too tired to really care. I think we're gonna have breakfast for dinner. Pancakes with blueberries. We have some blueberries in jars, so we'll make some nice blueberry sauce. And then Saturday, it's gonna be my, oh wait a minute, I have a wedding to go to Saturday. I guess that's an eat out day. We have next week's menu planned and we're actually going out. Oh my gosh, can you believe it? So wrote down next week's menu because if I don't do it now, it's gonna be a busy weekend, so I'm probably gonna forget completely. We already have the corned beef out for dinner tomorrow, and actually there'll be enough corned beef left over for Fred for a couple of lunches, so that works out well. We have a wedding to go to next Saturday, so I'm not gonna cook. Oh my gosh, we're going out. We never go out. Wow. Anyway, guys, that's a week of days in my life. Oh my gosh. I can't believe it. Today's Friday. I did a whole week of days and I did not fall asleep at work. My boss will be proud of me. So anyway, so this has just been a video this week of me showing you how I managed to adjust working days. This menu board has fast become the best thing I've ever done. So without this board, I would be coming downstairs at 6:30 every night saying, what am I gonna make for dinner? I mean, nothing against Freddie, but the man, yeah, we know he still can't cook. He makes my coffee in the morning, so that works for me. So I hope you guys, if you're going through a shift change or if all of a sudden your job says you're gonna do this week, don't sweat it. You can easily readjust your schedule. You just have to plan it out a little bit. Well, guys, that's it for this week. I appreciate each and every one of you. Thanks for watching our little life here on Prince Edward Island. We managed to actually get a Yuki shot on that camera. Wow, you can see every whisker. So go ahead and click on the link for our last video or click on Yuki. And we'll see you next time as we do our simpler life here on PEI. Bye for now.